This is what Minecraft normally looks like, and this is what Minecraft looks like in VR after I've made a few adjustments. Now, what if I told you that to go from one to the other took only 4 mods? I set out to make Minecraft the most immersive VR experience possible. And in this video, I'm going to show you, step by step, how I went from this to this. And by watching this video to the very end, you'll know how to do it too. The first thing I had to do was get Minecraft from the flat screen to VR. And to anyone that's played Minecraft in VR, I'm sure it's no surprise I used a mod called Vivecraft. It's been around since 2016, and after doing some more research, I found it has some really cool features, such as adding in your arms that you can see, and motion controls allowing you to punch cows, swing your sword, and mine without pressing any buttons. So I got to installing and loaded up the game for the first time. Honestly, as soon as I put the headset on, I was already impressed. Seeing the world of Minecraft like this actually does feel quite different. Everything ended up being way larger than I thought it would be. And as I played, I noticed other features Vivecraft had added that I hadn't read about. Like if you crouch in real life, you'll go into sneak mode. Or if you go even lower, you can crawl under 1x1 blocks, which isn't even possible in the flat screen version. Do you want to eat food? Simply hold it up to your mouth and your character will eat it. Or actually draw the bow like you would in real life. Getting to experience Minecraft like this, a game that I've been playing since I was 12 in 2009, was honestly really amazing. It all just worked. The controls were really good with the index controllers. I was having tons of fun already.
Can I jump and place a block? Oh my god, this is a bit precarious. To jump in the game, you have to jump in real life.
After playing for... What's that? Oh. Hey, guys, could you get out of our shop, please? Thank you. I don't think they're gonna move. After playing for a while, it was clear that technically Vivecraft achieves the goal of making Minecraft into a VR game. But you know what? I think we can do better. What if I told you there was a mod that added some really cool physics to Minecraft, such as waves in the ocean or blocks that actually break apart when you destroy them? It's called the Minecraft Physics mod, which, you guessed it, adds a layer of cool physics to the game. Not only does it add the things that I mentioned before, but also vine physics, realistic smoke and snow. It even adds ragdolls, blood, and dismemberment to enemies when they die. The mod also makes items actually drop to the floor instead of floating. And just a little heads up for you guys, you do have to subscribe to this creator's Patreon to get the pro version of this mod, but I thought it would be worth trying anyways. So once again, I installed everything and put my headset back on. First thing I noticed was the ocean, with the waves becoming more violent when there was a storm. I decided to get in a boat to test how that works in VR, and as you can see, the camera was a little bit strange.
Oh, Jesus.
It was also at this moment that I realized I could actually physically row the boat with motion controls as well. So yeah, thank you Vivecraft. The block breaking physics was so cool to see in VR, especially if you're digging above you as the debris falls down all over you. This mod basically adds a little bit of realism to the game, which is amplified by the fact you're in VR. Walking through tall grass that gets pushed out of the way, seeing the way seaweed sways with the ocean, or the snow depressing behind you as you walk through it, adds so much to the game. But out of all of these amazing things the mod added to my experience, I was most fascinated with the door physics.
It just like goes, it goes,
and by the way, if there's an effect you don't like, you can edit, scale, or simply turn them off completely in the settings. For example, out of the box, Minecraft physics makes it so if you destroy a block, any block above it gets destroyed. Meaning, if you decide you want to make one little adjustment to your house, this can happen.
Oh, whoa, okay, I'm sorry, Jesus. Okay, well, I'm having a large roof now, so that's fine.
After which, I opted to make it so the only blocks that break are the ones that I hit, meaning no more chain reactions, and more importantly, no more destroyed bases. I also may have turned the blood and dismemberment to their higher settings, which is totally a normal thing to do.
Oh my god, okay. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, the sheeps just die. Oh, this is cool. I love it.
So, now we've made Minecraft VR even better by adding a level of physicality to the game. But there was still one issue that I had with the game that I felt was ruining my immersion in this experience. How did you get out there? With the mods I currently had installed, I still had to use the inventory menus from the original game. I'd press a button on my controller, and the menu pops up and floats in front of me. I then had to use my hand like a laser pointer to move items about and craft, which was quite hard to use. It was also at this point during my playthrough I noticed that to use the shield,
oh, it didn't work, Oh, it didn't work.
that I had to press a button as opposed to simply holding it up, which again I thought was quite immersion breaking. Seeing as we're trying to make this as immersive as possible, I decided to go back to the internet to see if I could find a solution to my problems. And it didn't take me long to find one. There is a mod that's main focus is increasing immersion, and one of its main points is removing the use of those original menus. It's called Immersion MC, and it completely overhauls the UI of the game. That inventory menu we were just talking about, it's gone. You now have a backpack that you can physically put your items into.
So if I wanted to make a torch, grab the stick, boop, put that back, grab the coal, boop. Oh, that is, this is so much better. This is so much better.
Well, what about crafting? Now you actually place the items into the slots on top of the crafting table, and then you grab the finished item from the top. Immersion MC also takes the motion control idea that Vivecraft had and applies it to the rest of the game. If I wanted to open a door or use a lever, now I simply had to physically push them open. The same applies for chests, which you open without pressing any buttons, and, like the backpack, you physically put in and take out your items. There's so much more to this mod, like equipping armor by physically putting it on your body where it's meant to go, holding food over the campfire to cook it, and of course, my favorite, the shield actually works like a shield with no button pressing whatsoever.
Let's see if this works. Shoot me. Yes! Awesome!
When I started up Minecraft for the third time after equipping this mod, it really started to feel like a proper VR game. Immersion MC had even added a Half-Life Alyx type grabbing system for items that were far away.
That is so sick!
But there was one more thing that I wanted to try. As if my PC wasn't already taking enough of a beating, I wanted to see how all of this would work if I had a shader pack on. I decided to try and use the complimentary shader pack first, and my goodness was it glorious.
We're loading in. Oh my god.
But unfortunately it came at the price of unplayable frame rate, with it dropping from about 130 frames per second to 30.
It looks so good. It's just a shame my computer can't handle it.
So I went back online and found a shader pack called Silda's Vibrant Shaders, in which you could actually pick the level of intensity of the shaders ranging from light to extreme. And after a little bit of testing, I found that if I used a light version of this shader, I would get good frames in cave systems and at night, and playable frames outside during the day. And it made my experience in Minecraft so much more beautiful and atmospheric. Just take a look. This is as far as I've got. I think these 4 mods working together make Minecraft into quite an impressive VR game. And just for context, normally I record for about 2 to 3 hours per video, but I was having so much fun with this game, I ended up recording about 6 hours of footage. And that's why I love VR so much. It allows us to go back and explore worlds we used to love in a completely different light, and maybe bring back some of that love in the process. If you have any other recommendations for mods that I could add to make my experience better, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you'd like to try any of the mods I've talked about today, all of the links to them will be in the description down below. And if you're still watching up to this point, I just want to say a very special thank you. I appreciate all of you. If you feel like it, leave a like if you want. And I hope to see you all in the next one very soon. Bye guys.